Go for it. All right, so I should be live with you guys. Welcome everyone to Zeldathon's awesome 48-hour charity event here. The Banana Slamma. Lots of love to Monkey Games far and wide. I'm Spike Vegeta. Been around the Speedrun community for a while. I'm going to bring you guys Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. It's going to be a speed run we're going to be going for today, but I actually haven't run a more traditional category in Tropical Freeze for a little while. But what I have been doing is Donkey Kong only no hit runs. Hitless runs have been hot in the community lately. So I'm going to actually show off a little bit of a hybrid of it. I'm going to be doing a Donkey Kong only speedrun. No power-ups. None of his friends are going to be helping him out get to the end of the game. He's going to be doing it all by himself. So with that, let's go ahead and jump in. Do want to point out two different donation incentives we're going for. If we're able to hit the $2,000 mark by the end of this run, I'm going to be up here for a little under 2 hours. Then I will attempt the hardest level in the game, Bopopolis. I'll have to go into another file for that one because this will not have that unlocked. But it's very, very difficult, and I'll probably stumble around and die a bunch in that. So if you want to watch it, let's go for it. Maybe I'll finish it. We'll see what happens. And for every $10 that comes in, that my good friend over here, MC on the mic, will be reading off for you guys. Every $10 that comes in, I will buy another little figurine in the various shops throughout this game. Little gotcha machines, little critters will pop out. Maybe you'll get Donkey or Diddy or someone. It'll be cool. But let's go ahead and get this sucker started. So I'm going to start over on my end here in 3, 2, 1, go. And we already got a $20 anonymous donation coming in, do we, MC?
Yeah, with absolutely no message. So
right.
$20, we take $20 any day for the charity.
Absolutely. I love the donation music right there, getting to listen in for it. But here we are with Donkey Kong. Immediately, I'm going to try to roll as far off of that waterfall as I can, and then immediately go into the swimming physics. We'll talk more about swimming later on, because right now, that's about all we're going to see of it. I guess there's a little more later on in World 1. World 4 is really where it's going to become prominent. Want to leave this grasshopper over here so I can roll back, bounce off the back of him, and continue on through the level. Pull up, jumping with that plug. Now we need to come over, bait this guy out, and make our way over. Again, that is Diddy Kong in the barrel right here. We love Diddy Kong. He rolls deep just like us, but we do not need him for right now, as this is, once again, a Donkey Kong only run. It's definitely not a category that like people have put much of any time into. It's kind of like a little challenge run of sorts. Yeah, honestly, I think it's pretty fun. I think it's fun, like, if nothing else in speedrunning, you kind of learn a lot of backup strats, because by default, you have Donkey Kong, and then you get other Kongs that'll go on his back. I'm hearing another donation coming in. I'm going to kick it right over to MC every time we got a new donation. I'm going to cut myself off. MC, what you got?
That was Demon Fire with $50 who said, wait a minute. Spike Vegeta likes Donkey Kong and charity marathons? Who would have guessed?
Who would have thunk it, let me tell you. Thank you so much for that. Super awesome. That was a $50 donation. I already owe you guys 7 gotcha machine pulls, and man, we need to find the coins for it.
I was wondering about that. I had a realization after you started the run. How are we going to get the coin?
So the good thing is, and this is what I had as like the backup if like donations started flying in or anything. The coins are the currency in this game, the banana coins. I will buy as many of them as I can to satisfy how much you guys have been throwing down. I have 1 coin right now. I think they cost like 5 or something. We'll be fine. At the end of the run, I can go into another file and we could pull as many things as we want, because I got 999 sitting in the other files. But here we are now going into 1, 2 here of World 1. 6 total worlds that we're going to have to play through. Work up here. Again, we're going to show off some a little bit safer, damageless strats. I still like to chain those bops together. Get over this first shark. Wait for him to go away. Oh, don't mean to slam the ground. That's okay. We're going to keep rolling along here. Getting over these guys. Now I want to try to line this up to bounce off the turtle over the tuck. Roll in, slap them, go, and that should allow us to catch that beetle cycle right there. Back into the water where I constantly want to be swapping back and forth between the breaststroke and the corkscrew, because those will alternate between them and refresh our ability to use each of them. Walk just a little bit there to line ourselves up, and then go neutral off of the first grasshopper and make our way across. Now we gotta ride this boat for a little bit. Donkey Kong by himself doesn't really have a way that he can bypass the need for this boat. So we're swagging out. We're getting a little puzzle piece right there. If there were coins, I'd pick them up. Be trying to route them in for you, all of you generous donators right now. But again, keep it coming in, guys. MC, while we're making our way into 1-3, do you want to plug a little bit about what this charity event is all about?
Yeah, absolutely. We are currently raising money for the Starlight Children's Foundation. They're a wonderful organization that puts games and toys into hospitals across the United States.
Wow.
It's an especially great charity because they are able to build these stations, like in partnership with places like Nintendo, to help these kids. And it's really expensive because you think it's just buy a Switch. No, you got to buy like the sanitary supplies, the specialized cards. You have to buy the controllers, the game,
right,
all the stuff. And luckily, Nintendo is able to partner with them to get it a little bit cheaper, I believe. I don't know that for sure. That's a me guessing type of but an absolute great cause for people to donate towards.
Absolutely. Obviously, all of us here in the gaming community, we're lucky to be able to just, have our own escapism from the rest of the world sometimes, our jobs and everything. And, nothing better than to let kids get to be kids and get to enjoy that. I've enjoyed getting to be a big kid all my life, still getting to play games, and hopefully we can spread that joy to others. Now here we are, right here. So I'm going to show off the damage list strat right there. You get a little lineup off of that initial rope, and you can jump over all of those spikes back there. Again, if I wanted to, I could show off. I'm trying to mostly showcase what I've been doing with the damage list run, but I do have an extra heart here just for a little bit of, I guess you'd call it marathon safety, but a way to still show off the strats, but keep things going. Don't necessarily need to go back to the start of the level, because if I played this on hard mode, which is what I've been doing my damage list on, you actually only have 1 health whatsoever, and there are no checkpoints in the level. So if you die, you fall in a pit, you get hit from anything, you go back to the very start of the level. So it is definitely a very, very punishing category in that regard. But again, we're going for the damage list. Just a note, I have not actually been able to complete a damageless run of this game. Furthest I've gotten is about halfway through World 4 of the 6 total worlds. So we'll see if we can get there tonight. But
that's where it really picks up the game in general.
Yes. The game gets very, very difficult. I would say it has actually like a pretty good scale to it, pretty good difficulty curve. But World 4, yeah, it definitely kicks up. Here we are in our first auto-scroller of the game. We're in the classic minecart levels of the Donkey Kong Country series, what they are infamous for. And yeah, you would think this would be just a complete auto-scroller. There's no way to speed it up or anything. But in reality, you want to jump down slopes. You want to jump up slopes. You basically just want to be jumping constantly to maintain little bursts of momentum that you get from going down slopes. You can really feel it coming up here in just a little bit. Going to be going down this little slope right here. And then after this, we're going to have a big slope. And we can just like cut out the angle, get the first little bit of going down, and then a big jump cutting out all that excess. Like, yeah! So you just carry it right there. Cut out about half a second. It's one of those, if you just kind of rode along the tracks, you'd probably be a good like 5 or 6 seconds behind people who actually know how to like save frames all over the place. By the way, I don't know how to save the frames ever. Definitely a lot of hot competition that there was back when the game came out. And even now still, for individual levels for time attacks. I never knew how to get very high on the leaderboard for any of these auto-scrollers. It's surprisingly very, very difficult. All right, ride under these guys. Go get the G. We are able to spell. Good job, kids. Let's see how many jumps we can get. All 3, all 4 of... I didn't get the last one. I'm a failure. I'm sorry, everyone. Let's get this little cutscene right here. And now, every time we hit the exit barrel of the level, there's going to be 4 little pieces of effectively the slot machine that it goes through. Every time it has the little DK part, I'm actually going to... Oh, let's go. We're swimming in coins now.
Oh,
15
man, nice.
coins. All right, next time we get to a shop, we'll be in about 4 or 5 levels from now. We will buy up those. Currently, I owe you guys for 7 gotcha machine pulls.
Yeah, we definitely will want to check out the first one we're able to get to, just for the sake of showing people how it happens. Oh! And it looks like we have $10 in from KGO Kev, who says, Gotcha game? Question mark? We'll get you one, Kev.
Let's go. All right, I owe you guys 8 already. I hope they're 5 apiece because I'd like to be able to actually get them as we go along, but we'll see what happens. Some of these enemies also can give me coins. Come on, give me the RNG. Give it to me, give it to me. I'm focusing on that way more than going fast at this point. Obviously, with the boss fights, we'll try to implement going fast whenever we can. But again, this being also a hybrid of the damage list attempts I've been going for. No coins. Gonna be prioritizing not taking the damage whenever we can. In general, Donkey can't do this fight super fast. Just try to hit him as soon as we can. All right, we get a coin back there. Very nice, very nice. This being Pompey, the first of the 6 major bosses of the game. I guess bosses, period. There aren't many bosses, believe it or not, in this platformer. They definitely, Retro Studios, when they made this game back in 2014, they definitely went all out with the bosses. All of them having 3 different phases for 3 hits apiece. Within each of those, so 9 hits total. So they can definitely drag a little bit, but... Oh, there goes the damage list run. That's fine. He dropped a hard for me, so we can go right back into it. I got a little too close. I was trying to get too quick a hit. But, yeah, because there are only 6 of them, gets a little bit of a pass. And there are some speed strats we can show off a little bit later. All right, now going into the final phase of Pompey. He's going to bring 3 little penguins up with him. So I want to clear off the first 2 of these guys. Because for whatever reason, the 2 of them, but not the 3rd one, will go an extra ring around the arena. Take out that triple right there. Give me a guaranteed coin. 34 coins already. We're swimming in it. We just got to wait for this little guy to go away. If you had like Cranky or Funky, you could actually clear that enemy off screen immediately. But again, we're in the donkey only life. All right, one more hit. We got one more set of penguins coming down, but I'm just going to jump over them because them going around doesn't matter because I just have to get that last hit on Pompey. All right, 1 world down, 5 to go. I believe I'll have access to the shop after the first 3 levels here. So, guys, I am currently owing y'all 8. I will get as many as I can. But keep them coming in, guys. It's all going towards Great Cause.
If any of you are looking for the donate link at home, it is at donate.zeldathon.net. Or if you want to have fun, you can go to donate.banana.us, as in banana bus.
And now we go into World 2. If you guys, I'll probably stop talking a little bit in stretches here because World 1's got a lot of good tracks in it for sure, but David Wise did continue, the composer of the classic DKC trilogy, especially DKC 1 and 2, and he dropped some of his all-time great tracks in this game, and I love Windmill Hills. For this windmill section, I do want to make sure I am riding the windmills when they're pushing me to the right, when they're moving to the right, get that little bit of extra speed, and not land on them as they're pushing me to the left. Gonna go for a double neutral bounce here. Chill to the music. Now get for this little climbing section. Want a full bounce there. Roll off this guy. Catch this cycle. Oh, gotta wait there just a little bit. Give me a little bit more height. We get 1 extra cycle there. That's okay. And now we get for this cart. If you got some other Kongs, you can roll off this thing right away. But I'm going to wait just a little bit. I'm going to make sure I don't roll off the very edge of this platform, because that'll actually eat my momentum. But just that little bit gives me a ton of speed, able to cross the rest of that gap without waiting. All right, not bad. Hitless 2-1. Good to go. Good to go. Making our way right along.
Some big dollar right there. That's White Luigi with $50 saying, 5 more, gotcha.
Let's go. I'm gonna need you to also help me, MC, keep track. I believe
I am writing it all down.
Yeah, thank you.
I am writing it all down with names and everything.
Awesome. Yeah, because we'll try to make sure it's unique enough for each of you. Say, like, all right, these ones were for your donation. So the first two are for Anonymous. And Anonymous, they're great. I love them, how they always throw down at, like, GDQs and other great charity events. They seem to have some pretty deep pockets. Yeah, I believe that was White Luigi. Thank you so much for your awesome generosity there of $50. Now, while this is a Donkey Kong only run, he does have one friend on his MySpace, and that is Ramby the Rhombus right here. Yep, he's coming in. We're going to be slapping that booty and running across the 3 levels that he is available in, and that is because you might say, oh, it's Donkey Kong only. He actually is required in a number of little spots. Poke, poke. That's right, I'm sure... Very unique to see a Ramby vertical climb section right there with him. Yeah, it's pretty good. We're able to make it work, though. Oh. I'm surprised that was too early. Run along these gaps.
Is there a special, like, technique for the bashing there on the drum?
For slapping? Yeah, you want to just, like, time it out. I mean, you can just, like, mash it out like you would casually. And that'd get the job done, but that rhythm makes it for good timing to where it's like first frame effectively for each of them to get all of those slammed. You also saw these moving carts. We can actually maintain a little bit of momentum off of them. Can't carry too much because we're Donkey Kong only. The strongest Kong in this level is actually if you bring Cranky with you. He has his little cane. He's basically like the Scrooge McDuck of this game. Because every time you touch the ground for more than like a quarter of a second, you would lose all that momentum that you built up from any like platform or anything shooting you to the right side. But Cranky's Pogo touches the ground for like a frame, and then you keep going flying. So there's some really, really sick strats for both the original mode, the original Kong family that you can play for this game, and for Funky Kong that was added to it in the 2017 or 2018 Switch re-release. Get this game on Switch. It's super, super good. Super underappreciated. Beautiful game. I think it's up there with Donkey Kong Country 2 for some of the best 2D platformers of all time. Sure, we'll have some DKC 2
What is your ranking?
Love. My rankings would be DKC 2, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and then for me, I don't think there's a bad Donkey Kong Country game. So I genuinely have 1, 3, and Returns all in like the same tier for me.
Man, you're dead on. I mean, I do order the last 3, but I'm 2 Tropical Freeze, and then I think it's 1 Returns 3 would be my order.
1 Returns 3. Yeah, honestly, if I was forced to, or I'd get a big wedgie, I would absolutely, I think, rank it pretty much right there. Definitely glad to hear some love for DKC Returns. I think it gets, I think that game just deserves a re-release without the waggle controls. And I am actually one of those weirdos who likes the waggle controls, but I think it would be so much more accessible to a lot of people if you didn't have to shake the Wiimote every single time. Are we going to have Returns in this marathon, MC?
Actually, yes. I'm going to be the one playing it, and I'm excited to... I probably won't finish it. I've been given quite an ample time slot, but unfortunately, I do not quite have the skills that you do to rock the new age DKC.
Man, Returns is really hard.
Yeah, no, it's significantly harder than I originally expected when I bought the game. I was like, all right, cool, more Donkey Kong Country. No, it is a step up in the world of Donkey Kong Country, which I honestly like. It feels more mature.
All right, so I believe right here, if I'm not wrong, this should be where we get... Oh, no, I've got to do this level, and then I got the gotcha machine. So, MC, I'll have you ready. After this auto-scroller, we'll start... checking in the gotcha machine. We'll get as far as we can, and then we will continue the run. And the next time I go by a shop, I will try to buy up to that point. So there should be another little slot machine that I can go for right here at the end. Any coins that I see in this auto-scroller, I will attempt to get, even if it might cause me damage, even if it might cause my plight falling in the pit. Let's face it, we're here for charity first, everyone. And making sure you all get your gotcha machine needs. MC asked me right before, I could have got that one. MC asked me right before they said, do you have any donations things we can go for? And I was thinking to myself, like, I'm not really sure off the top of my head. And then I realized, gotcha machine. Oh, this is going to be hot. Let's do this. Yo, there's a coin. I routed in that coin for you guys. There we go.
everyone loves a gotcha game, and by everyone loves, I mean everyone usually hates gotcha games.
Oh yeah.
But if they don't have to pay for the gotcha, then all right, people love gotcha games.
Oh yeah, I'm slowly becoming like, how can I? Because we've been playing. Are you a fan of the Paper Mario series, MC?
Absolutely.
Do you know of the Golden Pigs phenomenon?
The what?
So there is a mini game in Paper Mario that you can play in the main, like whatever, Toad Town or whatever it's called. Actually, I don't know the name of the game, but we just call it Golden Pigs. So you can pay like 10 coins. It's awful value in the game. Don't ever do it. But you can pay 10 coins and open up a pig egg, and you'll get some color of egg that'll pop out. There's ones with little like question marks on them. There's like cream colored, a darker, almost chocolate covered. There are also silver and gold pigs. And people will do races of it where they'll just race who can get more gold pigs in whatever amount of time. We've done races like first to like 69 golden pigs or something, for just an arbitrary number, no particular reason for that whatsoever. But yeah, it's literally just a gotcha machine, and it's a riot, let me tell you. All right, let's see here. We got the slot machine here at the end of the level. Oh no, I jumped up too late, which technically saved time. It was optimal, so I don't have to go through the slot machine, but I got 15 less coins for you guys. That's okay. All right, MC, tell me who are the first people to throw down for it, and we will start opening up some of these balls.
All right. So looks like the first one we have is 2 for Anonymous.
Let's go. All right, these cost 5 apiece. All right. What's like the max I can get? Okay, here are 11. Anonymous, you opened up a fluff toy, and you got a Funky Kong. Anonymous killed it. All right, coming up next.
Dang.
We got another. Who's next here?
Demon Fire.
Yo, Demon Fire, congrats on your Funky Kong as well. Killing it. All right, and then I think the next one was a bigger one, right?
Oh, no, Demon Fire had 5, so that is the bigger one.
Oh, you got Pompey, the boss we just took down. He's adorable. Waldo, I didn't even know that's what his name was. I'm learning some lore. With 3 Funky Kongs in the first 6. Are you kidding me? And Diddy Kong, my boy. I love it. I love it. All right, next donation. What do we got?
We got 1 for Kev.
Kev, all right, Donkey Kong. We're putting the whole family together. My gosh. Next up.
We have 5 for White Luigi. I think we're going to run out, though.
Yeah, the White Luigi. So you got another Diddy Kong right here, another Donkey Kong right here, the Tough Tucks. All right, so we're 3 through White Luigi's crew. Thank you so much. So this shop is where you can buy a bunch of useful items to like help you get through the game and everything. Hopefully I played it enough times to where I don't necessarily need those. We're spending it all on gotcha machine stuff. And we will, again, every world has one of those shops. And we'll go back in. I wish I had numbers on like these are the rarest ones or something. But generally, any of the DK family, any of the bosses, they definitely are more rare. So my mind is blown that we've already pulled Donkey, Diddy, and Funky 3 times. All right, here we are in Alpine Incline. This is one of those levels that it was funny learning the Donkey Kong only, this like hard mode stuff. Because these levels actually become a lot harder with just Donkey Kong as opposed to the whole family. I am going to try to do a big double boost right here just to barely get me to that platform and blast up to already the second half of the level. Right our way up, going to be looking for a visual cue with some of the bananas to know when to jump up to this barrel right here. Gonna try to keep some momentum off of rolling from there. Neutral off this guy. Boop, boop. All right, and then I'm gonna go for this because it's a oh my gosh, that's so scary. Oof. That is so in my actual like damageless runs, I will just ride under that balloon platform right there. But for a marathon, I was like, oh, screw it. Let's go for it. Yeah, I'm just going to wait. Yeah, this is actually, probably tell right there. It's a pretty terrifying level, actually, in damageless. Now get up over the top of this guy. Oh, slots, go, 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 go. They gave me lives. It's so rare to get lives, chat. The coins, the bananas, they'll throw you at them like they're candy. It's whatever. The lives, we just got so lucky, but unlucky because I want the coins for y'all's gotcha machine pulls. By the way, keep those coming in, chat. And all of it going to a great cause. Last level here of World 2. We got Wing Ding. Another absolute banger of a track. This game's got bangers, it's got slappers. It's got just an all-around good time, amazing soundtrack. Big shouts to David Wise. MC, what are some of your favorite video game soundtracks of all time? And chat, tell me as well. I'd like to know what y'all's favorite soundtracks of all time. Because Tropical Freeze, DKC2, they're near the top for me.
Yeah, about to say, very relevant to this. DKC2 is really up there. One of the more recent ones that I think is underrated, since we mentioned Paper Mario, is Origami King. They went really hard with that game's soundtrack, like way too hard.
So I've been running some Zelda randomizers recently. I mean, I've been doing a lot of Zelda randomizers recently.
Same.
And they actually have a music randomizer on there with different games in it. And some of them have popped up and I'm like, man, this music's really good. What is this from? And I have a friend in the chat who actually speedruns Origami King, said, yeah, that's Origami King. It's really good.
Yeah, they really just, they went over the top with that. It was one of those things where it's like, you didn't have to go this hard, Nintendo. We would have been fine with a different soundtrack, but this is amazing. Love it.
Yeah, I definitely like the Paper Mario series quite a bit. Good to see that. I feel like overall, Origami King got a really good reception.
Yeah, I would say we've escaped the harsh criticism of the sticker star territory, and now we're in the, this is a fine game. It's not exactly what people want, but it's still a good game, so people are happy enough.
All right, one final climb right here. Trying to like give myself minimum jumps to make this climb even faster. There is a bottomless pit that is chasing me right now as this thing is getting gobbled up. But honestly, a pretty good climb right there. I would say that was a task climb. Tool-assisted speedrun. All right, going into the boss now of World 2. A lot of people compare this owl to Sephiroth because of the theme. I've never heard it. A lot of people say it gives them a little bit of a reminder of One-Winged Angel. I'll let y'all listen. I'll let y'all figure it out. I'm going to be trying to go for a couple speed strats here and there, though. Even with solo Donkey Kong, we can do some cool stuff. Once again, 3 phases, 3 different tiers in the boss fight. Gotta do 3 hits in each of them. And he's gonna give us very small opportunities, gonna give us 3 eggs, and I have to hit him with all 3 of them each time to save the maximum amount of time. He's gonna poop out 3 of his little mini owls right here. Gonna use this platform to give myself just enough height, bop off of both of these, hit him with the left one, and then take this right one up. Donkey Kong can't jump as high as the others. Couldn't try out for the NBA, but he's gonna use that right platform and just shove the 3rd egg up into its landing destination. Now here we are into phase 2. He's going to start trying to blow us off to the left, but I am now going to climb up the stairs of destiny. We're going to bop down on the first one right here, hold him with us, take him for a ride, bounce off the second one, throw him, drop on the second one as he loads on screen, and then hit him with already 2 of them, already down to 1 health here in the second phase. Let's roll off, get into the safety net of these exploding barrels, which doesn't sound very safe to me, but that's okay. Now he's going to start throwing some eggs at us. Let's see. All right, here's already my 3rd little dude. Oh, that was a little weird, but that's okay. We got through it. 2 phases down right there. And now on to the final phase. Gonna slap it because we have nothing else to do. Gotta just avoid his attacks. So we didn't get a damageless World 1. I stupidly took damage to Pompey, just like not paying attention. But here in World 2, we could have a damageless World 2. An entire world. That'd be kind of cool. Has that ever been done in a major marathon? I can guarantee it. It probably hasn't. Guarantee you no one's run this particular hybrid of the category at a major marathon. And here we go.
Not because of the skill level, but just because of the lack of run.
Now let's boost off this guy, get some nice height for Donkey to get that egg in there. Now we're going to hold on to this guy. Now, to know, on Donkey Kong only, there is a strat you could go for that would save not 1, not 2, but 45 seconds here. It is a double hit you could get right there, what I just did. It's something weird where you, like, throw the egg or, like, get hit and Donkey drops the egg. And on, like, 2 successive frames, the egg lands on Scowl, the boss here. I haven't even given him his name yet. and Donkey lands on him at the same time. So you go bop bop, and you get the 8th and 9th hints right away. Then you don't have to watch this 45 seconds of animation right here. If people want to figure out and do that for this category that doesn't even have a leaderboard on speedrun.com, be my guest. Figure it out. But yeah, be some big time save. Now he's got his last couple of eggs coming in. Well, once again, use this egg to boost myself up. Get this hit early. Very nice. And oh, I don't know when you have to time those. I forgot.
I never know how to time those.
Yeah, dude, I haven't done it in so long. So I was like, oh, we're gonna go for the 5 Jamma Slamma banana. It'll be great for the banana Slamma event. Right, we got right here.
I was like, oh, Spike knows how to do this. Spike is, running this game. Spike knows everything about this game. No, nobody knows. Mystery.
No idea whatsoever. But one thing I do know, chat, going here into World 3, the bangers just keep continuing from David Wise and his crew. I say his crew because I'm assuming he has help with these. I don't know, but he's a genius. Going here into 3-1 Grassland Groove, or as many people lovingly call it, it's the Lion King level. So get the Hasi Benya and all that good stuff out here because, yeah, we're grooving. I think Simba was just born because look at this place. So much personality in this game. More people need to play it. Let's go in here. I'm going to wait. Yeah, go for him. Over the top. Over the top. And yeah, if you're keeping track, chat, that is 2 hit points of damage on me. That's okay. That poor bird. Yo, puzzle pieces. If anyone's wondering, no, puzzle pieces are not something you need to 100% this game in-game definition, as weird as that is. It got so weird to the point. 100% in this game, by its in-game definition, is literally just beat every level. So you need the Kong letters, actually, to unlock all the levels, but you don't need puzzle pieces. It got to the point where so many people asked about it, we were just like, let's just change the name on speedrun.com to all levels. Then no one was asking anymore.
Huh. That's interesting. Is there a category for all puzzle pieces?
There is, in fact. I'm so glad you asked that. There is a category. My good friend Michael Goldfish, one of the best tropical freeze speedrunners in the world, he definitely routed it out. Had a good time with it. It's a lot of extra stuff you got to do in each of these levels, as you would imagine. But, you know, people who like MacGuffin-based speedrunning, collectathon-based stuff, yeah, that'll do it. Oh, we're just going to die. There's... I didn't quite get to the top of the snake right there, so I didn't get a roll. So he kind of just jumped up in the air. It's our first death of the run.
You got some extra lives.
Yeah, we got a few. I think we'll be fine. I was sitting there, I paused the game, and I was like, I don't think there was anything I could do about this. I think Yo, I'm hearing a big donation coming in.
That is correct. We have $100 in from Carzon.
Oh my goodness. Y'all about to make me start just holding out. You know what? I'm going to wait on the slot machine whenever I can. All right.
Thank you so much, Carzon. Very generous.
Let's go. 15 more coins. That's the strat. That is the marathon gotcha strat right there. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Once again, who was that donated the $100?
That was Carzon.
Carzon, thank you so much. Now we go into 3-2 Baobab Bonanza. I've never had a Baobab. It looks painful to eat. Quite spiky. Yeah, dodging all these fruits just as solo Donkey Kong, you got to give it a little bit of wiggle in the air. If you just go straight at it a lot of times, he will eat the damage. Oh, sliding off that. Oh, sliding off that one too. Oh, World 3, our arch nemesis has it. This has unironically been like one of the hardest worlds for me in damageless runs. Just get a little slip slop all over the place. That's okay. I went over a coin. That's not what this marathon run's about. That's okay. We're going to try to go for the big jump here. Neutral off the bird. The swooper duper, who have some of the worst hitboxes in the game. Trust me, I know, because they've ended many a damageless attempt. Go across all these. Yep. this valley of Baobab. Quite terrifying. So we get over these suckers, and then we're going to... A few tufts off the bottom of Donkey's fur might have gotten scraped off right there, but that's okay. Go down, spell the OG. Let's see if we can jump over this. Once again, Donkey can't try out for the NBA. Try to minimum roll into that. Yo, nice timing. Oh, I should have delayed.
If you can actually, real quick, on the overlay volume slider, turn it down to -10, that'd be brilliant.
Oh, let's do it. Overlay.
Try to get that in during the loading.
There we go. Oh, I was so close. I got down to 9.9. I gotta have it perfect. Oh, that's 11. Oh.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna leave it at 9.9. I'm sorry, they're never gonna have me back chat. They were like, you know what? He did okay, but then he died in World 3, and then he just couldn't get it to exactly where we wanted it. Oh, well. My lawyer will be hearing from you. All right. Now, oh, no. I rolled off of him. My lawyer's going to be hearing from Ramby. He's so upset. Oh, we can go here. We can catch the different cycle. Okay. All right, so cycles might be a little off at this point. Okay, I think we did reach a new point. Cycles in this game are, for the most part, based off of local cycles. So once you are a certain distance away from something, it'll start loading in. Oh, yeah, if I'm going to keep this a donkey-only run, this is going to be so hard. The only way to invalidate, the run that we are trying to do right here is to make sure I never have another Kong that is not Donkey Kong. There is a very, very difficult to avoid barrel coming up that has our little friend Dixie in it. And while we do love Dixie in this family, it says Donkey Kong only. I am contractually obligated to not get to it. So I might have to pull some super goofy strats right here in order to avoid it. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see here. All right, Dixie, I need you to get hit real quick. You know what? Just chill right here. And Dixie, I'm sorry, you need to go back in your barrel. Okay, and now we keep going.
Who was that?
I don't know. It was all a blur, honestly. More coins to the 69 coins, which is good because we just got another massive donation, didn't we, Mick?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we did it. It's Narwaldo with $101. Holy smokes.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're back into the gotcha machine. Give me an update. Okay, so we are 3 left on, I believe, White Luigi.
Correct.
All right, we're getting 13 more right here. White Luigi, you got our first minecart of the day. You got a fluff toy, and you got Scowl, our second boss, locked up. All right, who we got next, MC?
The next 10 will be for Carzon.
All right, Carzon, you've got, I think, literally the next 10. You got all 10 of these. So let's see what we got. We got the Penguin Tux. We've got the Archie. We're going to have the whole little set of them. The Tux. It really is just going to be the whole set of the little dudes right here. A second Tux right there. A tough Tux. This is why I was shocked when we had all the donkeys and the ditties earlier. We got the Fluff coming in. Other Tux. Dixie Kong, our first Dixie pull of the night. Let's go, dude. And now an Archie in there, my little dude. Pointy Tux, and that's all 10 years. So that's a nice clean cut right there. A lot of little dudes giving them some love, but Dixie Kong, our first instance of Dixie Kong in the night. So really, really good pull. Our only Kong family member left is Cranky Kong. We have not been able to pull him out of the machine. Now we go into Scorching Torch. This is actually a super, super difficult level in Donkey Kong only damage lists. Knowing how a lot of the cycles work. The flame hitboxes are positively massive. So we go for a neutral off that little porcupine right there. Gonna go for a big jump to go over that red Archie right there. And then I'm gonna try to roll up just in time to take out that fire porcupine before he lights up. Got to use this rope for Donkey. You can't quite make that gap. And keep it going. Little boost off that first tuck right there. Use each of these. I'm going to put on a slight delay because that fire droplet likes to ruin my runs. Go under this guy. Now we're going to try to come up here, roll off this one, roll off that guy. Little chain bounces. Gonna wait for those 2 fire droplets go. Use the little water balloon right there. Ooh, barely getting in under that last fire droplet. One more right here. Blast our way across, and oh, the slot machine love, and it's more coins. Let's go, dude. That's 3 gotcha pulls every time. I am slowing down for the charity, so you know I'm a true speedrunner right here. All right, 3-4 Scorching Torch in the books, and damage looks good to see. I'm gonna say the level before that was damageless as long as I could avoid Dixie. Gosh, that was so hard. What I should have done was actually just leave Ramby where he was, because if he makes any contact, if he is in the general ballpark of a barrel, he will break it open. So I was like, oh, this is actually unironically very hard to avoid. All right, we've got our next auto scroller right here. And this is the first of the infamous rocket barrel stages. MC, you're going to have a lot more of these that you're going to have to deal with when you run returns later in the marathon.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, so I find these to be really fun, but the second you die in one, it is no longer very fun.
Yes, absolutely. I know for a lot of people, like, these were the hardest levels in the game for them, especially the one with the bat in World 4. Oh my gosh. Absolute casual killer right there. And yeah, they did make it a little bit easier in Tropical Freeze for sure. In returns, if you touch anything, you die. Here you actually have health you get to work with. So I could take some extra damage. I'd like to avoid that. Again, we're doing damageless attempts. I think if you go off of, if you exclude, I'm going to cheat a little bit and exclude the Dixie damage we took back in 3-3, getting rid of her. That was fine. Other than that, I believe through 3-5, we have taken 3 different instances of damage. One on one boss, and then 2 different ones in the Lion King level. So you can tell that was not my favorite Disney movie from the 90s. It's still good, though. My vote definitely for Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast. Those are really good. We got some color coding on our sharks right here. Know exactly where we got to go. Now make our way up. Things about to start rocking out. We're going to make it. Can we make it? Oh, actually, yeah, wait. Come up a little short. Slot machine. Oh, it gave us bananas. From what I can tell, it seems like it's about a 50-50 whether it gives you bananas or it gives you coins. Coins are obviously what we're rooting for right now. Now going into 3-6 Cannon Canyon. You probably noticed.
This stage is great.
Yeah, another really, really cool level. I like any time the DKC series is like, yo, barrel blasting. It's cool, right? Let's do it.
Absolutely.
All right, make our way up. Abusing the fact that I didn't mean to take the damage right there. So I'm like, you know what? Let's damage boost through that section. Sure. Got a little too close right there. It's that, or you just have to walk all the way through it. Now here, I think I can just, you know what? Let's just try. Nope, you can't. I actually was not 100% sure if you could just blast through that from the start. I think if you wait on the first one and then blast immediately, then you can go, all right, we'll do the damageless version now. This is what I meant to do. I haven't figured out a strat better than that. Maybe you can weave your way through that. We can figure that out later. We can lab it out. Yeah, so I think if you wait for the first one, you then can just go. Let's go for it. Let's get that real satisfying blast, 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 blast that you get in DKC games. Go, go, go. No waiting, no stopping. Let's go. Yeah! That's gotta hurt, Donkey. Now make our way through. Now you gotta wait on the timings here, just knowing where each of them are gonna be. Click, beep, boop. And blast all the way through all these. I'm doing a terrible job of spelling the last few levels, gamers. I'm so sorry. Well, then we're going to wait on the G. Doesn't quite spell Kong. But King. Oh, no, I didn't wait on the gotcha machine. What am I doing? All right. Now going into 3 boss. We got Triple Trouble coming up. Once again, 3 phases, 3 hits apiece. Y'all probably learned this by now. What is happening in this boss is that each of the 3 different baboons have 3 health. As soon as you reduce any of their health to 0, that will move you into the next phase where the other 2 will refill on health. So you'd figure we would just want to focus on one. We actually want to hit each of the different baboons at different positions in different specific spots based on kind of how I'm manipulating their movement and their attacks by where I'm standing in order to get them into phases that we can deplete one of their health even faster. So there's a lot of specificity going on right here for sure. Now I got to get back to the right real quick before he completely revs up. Yeah, I'm trying to bait this one out coming down. And we should have the last one right here for the dub. And that'll knock him back up top just to restart phase 2 even faster. Now I want to, they're both going to come down this side. I'm going to try to bait the bombs to land over in this group because I want to do a little bit, pay some respects to my man, Kobe Bryant. Try to catch these out of the air. Oh, beautiful stuff. Oh, wait for him to come back. Get another one. Now we're going to try to knock off. Ooh, they both came out like the same time. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I got to wait for him to come back. Wait for him to hang down so that when he comes up, he'll go straight into phase 3. So just like that, pretty quickly, already into phase 3 for this boss. This is definitely the scary phase for avoiding damage. We're doing damageless runs. Gonna be throwing the bombs. 1, 2. I believe it's 6 and then a bomb. 3 and 4. 5 and 6. Throw it up. Little layup. Now we got 2 hits left. Now, MC, I'm gonna ask you. I know there's a lot of awesome games going on the rest of this marathon. Again, a 48-hour marathon. Supporting an awesome cause. We're going to be seeing lots of cool games throughout the event. A lot of monkey-based shenanigans. Do you have any favorite games you got coming up in the schedule the next 2 nights?
I think that, I mean, so the run we're finishing off with is Donkey Kong 64.
Yes.
I always love looking at that game. That game is a wonderful broken mess.
It really is, dude.
But if you want a great hour-long segment that is sure to give everyone a fun time, please join us at noon tomorrow Eastern Time for Donkey Kong Jr. Math, and we can all expand our imaginations together.
I am definitely looking forward to that one. All right. I didn't even try that time. I just punched him in the face. We did get the damage list right there on World 3 boss. Took like 3 instances. Otherwise, that's okay. Or like 4. It was like it was a little bit of a snowball effect. That's okay. But now we go into what I think of in damageless, the hardest world that I got to do in the run. We've got World 4 right here. We're going underwater, and the hitboxes, I'm just going to say it, they're poop. They're real bad. They're just not good. I have got some clips. You know what? I'm going to show y'all. I am going to lose time in the run to actually go in here and show you guys. I want y'all to understand before any goofy things happen to me. Where is it? Where is this sucker?
I love all your clips that just have Donkey Kong holding the balloon.
All right, here it is. That's right, chat. I took damage right there. What did I take damage on? Let's break this sucker down. There are spikes on the floor. There are spikes on the ceiling. Let's go frame by frame. On the next frame, Donkey Kong will take damage. This ended a run for me. What? What did I take damage to? That ended one of my runs once. So if you just want an example of how terrifying the hitboxes are underwater, yup, let's do it.
A $20 donation in from Spirit of Water Montaru says, can we talk about how the Snowmads have baboons in their army? Animals only found in warm climates? The first 2 bosses made sense.
Come on, man. Retro didn't do any research for this game. And they didn't put a lot of work into the hitboxes either. Well, thank y'all once again for your generous donations. So for the most part, again, I want to be swapping between the breaststroke and the corkscrew to make sure I can constantly refund the other one and keep trying to go fast here with Solo Donkey. Solo Donkey, like, honestly, going fast with him underwater is a pretty satisfying motion. Yeah, it's also, you know, underwater levels, they're hard. I'm going to switch to the breaststroke sometimes when I need to take a little bit of speed off of anything that I'm doing. Want to stay on the floor right there. Make sure that big chunky boy wasn't going to get me. Corkscrew through him. Corkscrew through him. Now go back. 3, 4. Count those out. Then I want to corkscrew through there. Oh. Got to watch out for the electric dude. The electric boogaloo. These currents, if you had Dixie, she could actually work against them. Donkey, by at least alternating like I'm doing in good rhythm, you can at least not lose any ground. But yeah, he does have to wait on those. So I'm actually going to pull up right here because you can't quite make this cycle. And it would just cause you a lot of times to take damage getting up to those spikes. Now make my way through. Corkscrew through all that. All right, here's where we just, you saw me take damage. You saw I took that real slow right there. Woo! Okay. You gotta do little semicircles right there. And of course, the classic aquatic ambience returns. These underwater levels with Donkey can definitely feel like a marathon at times. All right, start just breaststroking through here. And then we can go for the corkscrew, safely get to the end. 4-1, 1 level down in the books, and World 4 have not taken damage yet in World 4. Yo, I just heard a $5 donation come in, MC.
That's Anime Jessica who says, props to Spike for playing this game. I couldn't get past the controls on the Wii U. Switch remaster win. Wild Wide news for you. Great start to the marathon. Keep up the hilarious monkey business. Yeah, and Jess, you can get the Switch version. It's out.
It's out right now. Switch version coming out. Came out, again, I want to say it was March of like 2017. It's been out for 4 years now. People need to give this game a shot. It's so much fun. And we're about to now go into some of my favorite levels in the game that actually aren't in any percent, but they are going to be sitting right here in this Donkey Kong only run because we can't take some like secret exits we would have taken back there in 4-1. This is, I think, one of the greatest auto-scrollers in video gaming history. I know that's sacrilege to not to say something good about an auto-scroller as a speedrun, but just watch and listen to this level. It's so creative. It's so masterfully designed. It's fantastic. Such a good level. I love that. I so creative. Retro Studios, they are masters. I look forward to whatever their next video game is.
And who knows what that is?
At this point, who has any idea? I know people were not expecting Tropical Freeze to be a thing. Nintendo was like, all right, what are you going to do? And they were like, we actually want to make another Donkey Kong game. They felt like they didn't accomplish everything they wanted to do with Returns. They brought it back, and yeah, I think I'm grateful for their decision as a fan of the DKC series. Another absolutely beautiful track. I think one of the all-time great musical pieces in video game history. Funky Waters in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. So good. You ever need to calm, you need to chill? Listen to this track.
They're using the really nice silhouette style that they use for some levels. And that just like, ooh, too good.
Too good. Ooh, too good.
Oh yeah, they're doing Metroid Prime 4 right now. That's right.
Oh yeah, this is true. One day. Definitely looking forward to. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm shocked that hit me, but that's fine.
Oh, you were definitely shocked.
I was about to say the shocked was very, very on point right there. Definitely looking forward to Metroid Dread though, coming out later in the year. That game looks absolutely fantastic. Definitely the most excited I am for a game this year.
Just enjoy that. It seems like Nintendo in general is giving Metroid another shot. Like they haven't, like Metroid's never like really left, but it's been a while since it was given the proper treatment, I think.
Absolutely. It's been on a little bit of a break. Feels like it hasn't really been at the forefront as much since the other M days. But from what I've heard, like Samus Returns was awesome. Took some damage back there. Again, I was surprised. Like normally, if you put your belly on the sand floor right there, you're fine. So but all right, that's fine. The game, you are the boss. Like I said, underwater hitboxes, they'll sometimes feels like you're just rolling a D20 and seeing what happens. Here we are in, I think, the hardest level that you got to do in Damageless. A lot of people have a lot of troubles with this level when they get here casually. I rate 8. Another one of my favorite tracks of the game. You just get banger after banger after banger. It's so good. Here with Lockjaw Saga from Donkey Kong Country 2, the remix on it, as we're getting chased by this angry, angry looking octopus. Stay up here. Make sure we don't get our second instance of Dixie. Read it off for me, MC.
Absolutely. That was Abyssal Hawk with $12.02 with no message, but that is enough for a gacha.
Nice. Again, guys, any $10 donation and above, that will lock up another pull from the gacha machine. Got a sandbag here a little bit to make sure we don't go into his angry, angry arms. Definitely some pretty awkward angles you gotta make work right here with just solo DK. Little worse controls underwater than having like his friends Diddy or Dixie along. We are over halfway through the level. We're gonna ride the top right here. As long as I don't give it a bad angle, should be able to avoid all forms of damage up there. Now we gotta make it through these 4 puffer fish. Spiky, spiky boys. Now we're just gonna let these 2 go by. You actually can fit through there, but it's pretty tight. So Damageless runs, I'm just like, I'm just gonna chill back here for a second. And now the final climb. This part is absolutely terrifying. Has killed multiple runs of mine. Little bonk setup right there. Now make our way over to the right wall. You can take a little bit off of each of these based on how I know the cycles are going to pop up. Past the spiky balls. Oh, he's coming for me. The final climb. I need the right side. Get out the way. All right, we're out of the water. I just need to get these last 3 shots. Very nicely done. First try out of 4-4. Feeling good. And why did I wait on the gotcha machine again? I'm saying the gotcha machine. It's my gotcha machine, so I can satisfy y'all's gotcha machines.
And a reminder to everyone at home, we are currently about halfway done here with this segment of Tropical Freeze with Spike. But we have about $352 exactly to reach that $2,000 goal to see some Bopopolis attempts, which is, according to Spike, the hardest level in the game.
Yeah, it's for a lot of people who have played this game casually. It's one of the secret levels, and it is quite terrifying. I will definitely give it some attempts. Might pull out our boy Funky for it, give it a shot. But yeah, you guys want to see that if we get to $2,000 before this run is over, I will bust that out for you. Want to catch this bomb at its highest point so that the fuse starts going off sooner, so I can make that crusher cycle go across. C-stack attack, definitely one of the harder levels in any percent. Some pretty bonker strats you got to go for otherwise. Gonna once again try to catch this one as it's coming down. Take out that dude first, and then time it to jump across as the wall is being blown up right there. Timeout, waiting for that guy. Go across all these scary sandy platforms, just little hops, roll through it, roll into this guy, and then we're just going to wait a second because this will line us up perfectly to catch that next barrel cycle right there. I, for some reason, didn't blast. That's okay. I'm not judging the game. I'm judging my skill at it. Now we're going across here. Let this one slam across. Now I want the bomb. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Then I want to land on the far left here so I can catch this bomb. Take out that big Tricks bunny right there. And make our way down to the final platform. Good World 4 so far. Have I taken damage? I did take damage. That stinks. I'm upset with myself. But I'm not upset with the generosity from all of you guys. Throwing down over $400 during this run, or about $400 thrown down during this run. Love to hear that. And being a part of the speedrun community, getting to raise money for just great causes all across the world. And MC, do you want to remind everyone once again what they can put their money towards? What is it going towards today?
We are raising money for the Starlight Children's Foundation, which helps put video games in hospitals all across the United States for kids who are unfortunately in those hospitals with various illnesses. This is a great charity because turns out there's actually not enough in those hospitals. People hear about this type of charity a lot, but the big thing is there's just not enough to go around. And so you have to deal with people taking turns and passing them along, having to be sanitized. And the more you can raise, the more kids don't have to wait for their turn to grab the controller. It's my turn with the Xbox.
Right. Wait a cycle right here. Just got to do a little slippage right there. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Definitely a scary spot right there for damage to this. I'm going to actually use this as a weapon on his friend right there. Very nice. Now make our way down. Another absolutely terrifying spot right here. Trying to go through here. I'm going to try to put my belly on the floor right here and then follow this spike ball right here. This little urchin over. And then I need to wait in this window. Make sure I go enough into it, but not too far. Ugh, I almost got my toes tickled right there, and it wouldn't have felt very good. All right, and now we are out of the little spiky ball section. Out of the maze. Into the frying pan. I don't know, some sort of saying right there. Also want to make sure there is an air meter going on in this game. The little blue meter next to Donkey Kong's icon up there in the top left corner. So I do want to make sure that is filled up as much as I can as we go through these levels. If that does reach 0, he will lose some health. And then right after that, that won't refill the air meter itself. It'll just give you a couple of little bit of iframes, and then it goes for its second bit of damage. All right, watch out for all this. As you can see, we are starting to get pretty low on that air meter. But if I can make this cycle right here, bada bing, bada boom. All right, now we go into the final bit of 4-6. I'm going to try to make sure I don't drop any inputs. Stay here lower to the ground as all these saw blades of death, looks like a Super Meat Boy level all of a sudden, are trying to cut down on us. Now down into the final little bit. Just going to try to avoid the last little bit of spiky balls. All right, we in, we out.
We have $10 come in, by the way.
Oh, let's hear it.
That was from Video Gamer Artemis, who says, yo, how's it going, Spike and MC and all of Zeldathon? Keep up the amazing gaming and keep donating for something even better for everyone. Love you all.
Vidya, thank you so much, my dude. I appreciate all of the love. Now, here's the thing. There's one of two ways. MC, I want to hear from you. Do you want to see a speed run or do you want to see a damageless attempt on this boss? You pick. It's about a 2-minute difference between them.
Oh my gosh. Speed run?
All right, let's go for the speed run. Let's see if I can actually do it. All right, he's going to bounce me back. We're going for damage boost right here. Oh, there comes another bit. Oh, I think we might have got the setup. Oh. All right, so normally this is like the most annoying boss in the game for a lot of people playing. But if we can wedge ourselves and then have good positioning with him, he's going to bounce us back. We're going to only have 1 health. But when you are on 1 health, guaranteed every time you get a hit on the boss, they will give you health right back. Now, I have just enough iframes to try to make this work. So I got to make sure my little toesies get away from the wall just in time. Now he's going to roll back into me for the final phase. All of a sudden, here we are. Poke him one more time. Let go out just a little bit. Trying to play a little damage. Oh. Oh, we got it. Oh, my lantern. And once again, I couldn't do it. I can't time the punches on them. It's okay. So that was, again, there were 2 different things I could have shown off. The damageless strat, which is very much casual. You got to avoid lots of little spiky things flying everywhere and whatnot. Or the speedrun strat, which honestly both are about equally terrifying. So that's why I was like, I'm down to show off either one. But yeah, that's one of those, like, it probably looks like you're just cheesing the boss, and it's very much cheese. But it takes a lot of getting used to on the positioning of where you have to put Donkey each time. So glad we were able to show that off. I haven't actually done that in like a year, but there you go. Now we are into World 5, our penultimate world of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. We got 5-1 Harvest Hazards. Up here, roll through this guy. Give a nice medium boost off of the little hoot right there. Now go across this. Wait on each of these guys. Wait for the little gas bubbles go by. And boost off this guy and go for it. Now there's a little speedrun strat we're going to try to go for here. Saves a good amount of time, but it is, I need to bounce off the very far right side of this tuck coming up. Let's see if we can get it. So I'm holding. I'm actually going to jump and still be holding grab. Oh, I was supposed to grab this. Well, okay, we're coming back. All right, so I did the speedrun strat up to a point, but now I got to wiggle back and forth, and that should be enough to get me past that dude. Keep the damage list going. Oh, trusty trolley, bring it back. I literally just got to the point. I did everything correctly, and then I forgot, like, oh, I need to go up to the lines. It's been a couple weeks, Chad. Don't worry about it. But here we are. Now letting the claws come down. Make sure I catch it before the big boy comes down. Wait on that guy. That guy. Off the poker right there. And that lines up the cycles to where none of those little claws are coming down to us. Boom, boom. I want you in my room. No, we're good. Ooh, okay, we got a single coin. We take the single coins. We take those. We got our next shop coming up at some point in this world. Probably in a couple levels. We got it lined up. So I think we had finished off whoever it was that threw down the first 10-pack. And then the next one is from there for the gotcha machine.
Yeah, we have 14 to go.
Okay, 14 still on the docket. We can actually almost afford all of that. We could actually pay off our debts, chat. This turned into a Pikmin speed run. You got to pay off your debts. Here, going into our next auto-scroller.
Yeah, everybody at home, while we're going through this auto-scroller, a quick reminder to go on over to the donate link. It'll be posted in chat, but for everybody listening without chat open, that's donate.bananabee.us, so Banana Bus. And go ahead and make a donation of any size. It all goes to Starlight Children's Foundation, a wonderful cause. And by the way, this auto-scroller is a wonderful treat. You'll love to see how much they really played with the theme of this whole great factory.
Yep. Yeah, definitely a lot of the first worlds of Tropical Freeze. It's still creative, but also it's it's creative, but also safe in some ways. You know, you got here's your desert world, your grass world, here's your water world, here's your fruit factory world. Okay, this is definitely the most out there one in the group, and once again, it's full of bangers. Lots of really, really interesting level design. I remember reading when the game came out back in 2014 that there was there's something like hundreds and hundreds of different layers on the background for just how pretty the background is. Like how much detail they put into them. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, okay, we're starting to spell well. We're bringing it together. Thank you, Mr. Chops. My save point dude down there. $50 lives. I don't know, chat's getting pretty dicey. KON, chat. Can he do it? Can he figure out, after all these years, how to spell calm?
Big if true.
Big ifs in chat. I will say, like, that little bit right there, my depth perception in games is terrible. So the first time I played this, I probably got dunked on by that little bit. Oh, where is it? What am I going to do? Wait for it to go over. Slot machine, come on, give it to me. 15 coins. Okay, now I can definitely afford. You know what, chat? Make me not be able to afford the gacha machine. Make it where I'm like, oh, God, I've got to go play New Game Plus. Okay, yeah, the shop will be after this one. One of the most underrated tracks in this game. Right here in Fruity Factory. Just gives me real comfy vibes. Gotta wait for this first watermelon platform to come down. Yes, those are watermelons. Squarest ones you ever seen. And you can see these conveyor belts right here. Some move to the left, some move to the right. Believe it or not, we want to ride the ones that move us to the right. Oh, and get off the ones that move us to the left. Oh. This Hot Hoots. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. That Hot Hoots was doing all they could. Oh, we're going to save it, though. No damage taken. Chat thinking, or the game thinking I was born yesterday. See those two platforms, then Donkey can make the rest of the way by himself. Micro climb right there. Now we're going to give this Tuck a little bit of a runway. Ride that conveyor belt to the right. Then I want to neutral off that guy. Oh, thankfully that doesn't count as damage. Yeah, I didn't know what to do in that instance. That's okay. We'll take some damage. We're having a good time. Oh, okay. You know what? I took the first damage. Knowing what I know, that was a miracle I didn't take. That was certified gaming right there, chat. I was able to not take that second piece of damage. Little climb right there. Dixie, I'm sorry we have to leave you over there. Oh, don't jump too high. Don't jump. Oh! I jumped too high. We get to hear more of the track. It's fine. It's fine. Bring it back. Back it up a little bit. All right. So what I wanted to do here was to... Oh, I forgot. I mixed it all up. We haven't played the game for a couple weeks. That's okay. Got a little jumpy there. Tried to go too fast. Oh, oh. Roll it in. Slap it, slap it, slap it. Okay, now we'll bring it back. Yeah, got a little jumpy there. That's okay. Now, I know there's a coin on one of these platforms. We could make the play, Chad. It's a fair jump. I don't know if we... Oh, that looks not intelligent. Yeah, I'm not going to go for it. It looked out there. A little dicey. All right. All right, MC, read off to me who threw down the rest of these gotcha balls because we're heading over to the machine.
Yeah, so the first one we have is going to be 10 from Narwaldo. So that's 10 of those.
10 gotcha machine pulls. Let's do it. 10. And then how many are we on the line for total? 13?
14.
14. All right, let's buy them. We'll save the rest of them. Yeah. All right. All right. Again, Araldo, here you got a Hoots. I think our first Hoots tonight. Well, our first 2 Hoots tonight. I was saying Leamington, which look at that face. A mother, and the rest of us in chat can all love. Look at that. And right there, we got our first Donkey Kong in a while. We got another Funky Kong in there. Poppy's probably trying to put the whole family together. Our first Blue Hoots, which you can see the creativity of that name. It's a Hoots and it's blue. It's great. Right here, a Hot Hoots. That one's red. Yep, very good, very good. I believe we get 3 more on the line here. Pointy Tux. And then Fugu, our first Fugu. Look at that face. They can barely fit him inside of the circle. And I believe we got 4 more here from who all we got?
Montaru gets 2, Abyssal gets 1, and Vidiot also gets 1.
All right, Montaru, looks like you got our first Dixie Kong of the night. Our second. I meant our second. And now Puffton, yeah, looking like me right there. He's upset at me screwing it up. Tough Fluff, this was for who came out with the one before Vidiot?
Abyssal.
Abyssal, you got the Tough Fluff, very nice. And a Tough Fluff, y'all are having a nice little date right there. Vidya, thank you also for throwing down. So we still got a little bit in the bank that I could spend on later on. And again, guys, every $10 donation, every $10 gets another pull for you from the gotcha machines. I got one more coming up after this, then I'm going for a little post game after that. And guys, we need another $342 to lock up that Bopopolis set of attempts that I will throw down. Probably bust out Funky Kong, watch the speed run, and then be like, okay, now let's try it. All right, this dude likes to drop a lot of gas. Very rude of him. Gotta wait for it. I'll get past that guy. He's covered on all directions. Yep, go past that dude. Go to the little K platform. Big boost over him to get over the Omega. Take out another gas passer. Ride this sucker up. Again, primarily trying to showcase the damageless strats. So that's what we've been working on lately. Yeah, you know what? We're going to wait. We're just going to wait right there. I didn't like the cut of that one's jib. Oh, this one. Boy. Come on down. Make sure people know we can spell. Grab the bomb out of the air. Chuck it. Over that guy. Nice neutral off that big boy. The Fluff Tough. I think we've seen that one's name on screen enough tonight to where I finally know what it is, the lore. Now hold down right. That'll put you in the perfect position. Our last underwater section of the night. Try to basically alternate 2 above, 2 below. Although I just lied because then I switched it up right there. You always got to be up for the option plays, chat. until this one gets situated. Now we go for it. All right. Another pretty tough level there. Nice to get that one damageless. All right. Now we go into one of the most unique levels within the most unique world of Tropical Freeze. We got Jelly Jamboree right here. Wait, is that one the one this one's called? It's the Jamboree, right? Yeah. I get all the names levels mixed up. Jelly Jamboree. It's you're just jiggling on some jelly for like 2 minutes. It's great. All right. I am going to try to go for some speed strats here, right here, though. I'm going to try to roll off the edge of this and keep my speed into the bounce off the jelly. Oh, didn't get it. That's okay. We're just going to roll that. Let's try to go for it here, though. See, now you got to see a little bit of it right there. Little instances of speed. I like little moments in speedrunning like that where it's like, it's not often the big ones. It's just those little creative amounts of speed that you can build up. Yeah, we're going to take the extra bop off of him. You probably can skip that. Not sure. Definitely in my damageless attempts, I've tried to bake in as many, like, speed-runny strats as I can. Which is a weird way to say that. I will never say speed-runny again, except for right there. I'm sorry, speed-runny. Spice things up a little bit. Yo, I just heard the little donation ding-a-ling go off. What do we have, MC?
That was $10 from Clinkit with no message.
Nice. Thank you very much. That locks us up for one more gotcha machine pull. Coming up in the final world of the run, where we get back to DK Island, where the Snowmads have taken over. Chat, can someone donate $1? Just do it. Don't ask questions. Just do it. Now we go into one of my favorite levels in the entire game. Very, very cool in runs. I think I might actually go for a strat here that I wouldn't go for in damageless, but I want to go for it just because it can lead to some pretty cool amounts of speed. You got ice physics here. You put ice physics in a speed run, yeah, things are going to get pretty cool. Try to keep things damageless up until then, and theoretically even damageless there, but it can be pretty dicey. Oh. That's okay. We'll take the damage. Who's judging? Gotta make sure I have the speed right there in order to catch that bottom platform. So we got our checkpoint right there. I would not be surprised if we just take damage right here, but we'll try. Oh, I needed to give it a slightly bigger jump. We're doing it again. We're absolutely going for it again because I like the amount of speed you get right there. We actually may, a lot of times you're just going to take damage on this little owl right here. Yeah. Why Luigi? Overachieving.
My gosh, really is. That's $101 saying, here's $1 plus 100.
There we go. That's the speed we wanted to see. Oh, I screwed up the end of it right there. I had to give it just that little bit of extra juice at the end. Oh, I had to give that a little extra juice as well. Oh, just go down. Just go down. Okay. Oh, we had no speed there, but we had the speed to make that big jump back there. You know, I was actually consistently not taking it. You know what? When we go back to damageless runs, I'm just going to do that strat. That's good. I liked that. That was good. That was good. But yes, $101. Was there a message on it or anything?
Here's $1 plus an extra 100.
Oh, plus an extra 100. Okay, that's what you say. Yeah. I was focusing on not dying back there. Yeah. But once again, why Luigi, thank you so much. And that is 10 more pulls from the gotcha machine. That's 11 total now. And now we're only $231 away with one full world left to go. Chat, can we do it? Do we have the time? Do we have the generosity? Can we make it happen? Take on the king of DKC Tropical Freeze levels, Bopopolis. All right, caught the early cycle on the Coca-Cola bear right here. The Bashmaster, which actually manipulates his attack pattern to give me the faster attack right there. So good on both ends. Hit him quickly and get to hit him quickly again the next attack. It's actually, I do want to give a shout out to Retro Studios. So the bosses actually in the Wii U release had a ton of RNG to them, which was definitely upsetting for speedrunners that, like, man, you could lose a lot of time on them. It was never like a massive amount of time, but you can lose time, you know, in a game coming down to seconds for world records and whatnot. And they actually, when they released the Switch version, they fixed all of the RNG. So you would actually get, if you did the same thing every time, you would always get the same result. And it's set to always be the faster result in speedrunners' case. So very, very cool stuff. I don't often expect devs to really like cater to speedrunning in any way, but I definitely appreciate it when they do. Shimmy across the ice right here. Bashmaster, unfortunately, despite the fact that he does have the fastest piece of RNG, or fastest bits of RNG in his battle, he is unfortunately the slowest level in the run that we have to deal with. This dude takes just over 3 minutes. We're probably over halfway there right now. Whoa, we're halfway there. Sorry, I don't want to go hit for DMCA or anything. You know how that goes. But already here on our 6th hit. 3 hits left. Definitely the hardest part about doing Pompey correctly, or Pompey, I'm sorry, about Bashmaster quickly in a damageless sense is breaking these blocks open and throwing them as quickly as they can once we are a safe distance away from him. Because you got to deal with the ice physics, so you got to slap the ground, then pick it up, then turn back, wait long enough, and then throw the bomb at him. And if any bit of you's in a turnaround animation, the game eats your inputs and doesn't let you actually get to do any actions. So you can't grab, you can't throw, you can't do anything like that. Ooh, the little change up on me. Bashmaster, I'm hearing you. Nice, right off the boop of his snoot right there. 1 hit left. He's going to have a 4 tower come down. Actually, it's a 1, a 2, a 3, and then a single. We'll try to get him there. Oh, so that was Bashmaster. And we are now going to World 6. Because my brain was thinking, oh, I need to do the damage boost right there. I can't. Oh, so there's a couple of different ways we can do this. Okay, here's what's happening. Here's what's happening. This is the other file. We're not showing that 3-minute boss again. Because at that point, I was screwed. As solo Donkey Kong, I could not get out of that situation. So, we're going into solo Donkey Kong. We'll go into hard mode. And we're going into World 6.
Remember, folks at home, we are $231 away. 23123 is number 1 from that big $2,000 goal. Let's hit that.
Let's do it, chat. Let's do it. And now we get back, as we clearly took out the Coca-Cola bear in World 5 back there. We're getting to the final world of the game. 8 levels and a final boss right here. Each one representing a different world in Donkey Kong Country Returns of Donkey Kong Island. That, again, MC will be showing off later on in the marathon. Gonna go for this swag shot right here. Oh, actually hit it right there. A little 2-frame window to be able to nail it. Very nice, very nice. Actually, I think it's like a 7-frame window. I don't want to lie on stream right here. I just said 2. All right, slide down this sucker. All right, was able to make that aggressive cycle right there. Wait for that one to go by. Off the red RG right there. Now I'm going to try to get a little bit of a flick speed right here. Yup. All right, skip out on all those platforms. Jump back. This will set us up waiting for those spikes to go by to land off the big wabbit right there. All right, ride each of these down. I should try for the speed of this strat there. It's hard, though. It's hard. All right, we got about 25 minutes left in the time slot right here. Now going into Seashore War right here, where I'm going to say, chat, we are, let me see here. Let me actually, options, Kong select. We're switching. Let's see how much of the speedrun strats that we remember right here. We're switching over to Funky. And we're going to try to go for some speedy strats, not waiting on any cycles or anything. We're switching it up for you.
I'm going to let my good buddy Video James take over donation reading here. Spike, it's been an honor. Keep rocking this run, and hopefully we get to see that $2,000 amount.
Hopefully.
What's up?
What is up, my dude?
Indeed. I come into the stream, I see Funky Kong. I'm a happy man.
I'm about to say, I just pulled it out. I pulled out the Funky Kong strats for you. Funky Kong, unlike Solo DK, has access to a double jump and everything, which makes for some really fun momentum conservation. I actually did want to pull this out at this point to also potentially show off the 6-5 strats coming up. Definitely the toughest level in the run. I will probably fail it a number of times, but it's all right. We're going to skip the auto scroller so we can show those off, hopefully. Oh.
Beautiful.
But how are you doing, James?
I'm doing great. Just here to read some donations, which let's get some in. We're getting so close to that $2,000 total.
Yeah, let's do it, chat. Let's do it. 6 levels and a boss left. All of a sudden, already 2 levels down. We're going to be going faster now that we swapped over to Funky. Going to be going for some cool momentum conservation strats here in 6-3 Aqueduct Assault.
Cool. So what is Bopopolis? I can't even say that right.
That is the hardest level in the game. And I've never really speedrun it. I did like some leaderboard chasing of it years ago. And we'll see if I remember basically anything from it. So keeping some momentum right here. Oh. We kept it for a while. It would have ended right here. Yeah, we did an okay job. Keeping all that speed and being able to jump off of all those little enemies to keep it going.
Looks like that double jump just completely changes how you play the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those where we worried a little bit. Oh wait, I want to go up here, don't I? Oh no, I don't. I forgot what it was. Hadn't done this in a while. You actually want to completely skip that last section. You actually do some grab jump tech to go to it. But here, I'm going to skip 6-4 because I want to go. So 6-4 is the last auto scroller of the run. Don't worry about it. We don't have to see it. I'm going to go to 6-5 where I'm probably going to fail speedrun strats for, we'll see how long. If I'm able to hit them, they're very, very cool, though. I'm actually even going to do this. Let's do it in time attack mode. So that if I fail, I go right back to the start. We can keep giving it attempts. So there are these little buttons that you can pound off of, and they send you flying. Well, with good speedrun routing, we can actually keep at all that momentum and just keep it going through different chunks of the level. So let's see if I remember how to do this at all. Haven't done it for a while. Oh my gosh, we got the first one. That looked gorgeous. Super, super cool right there. I was like at each point like, okay, is this what I'm doing? Is this what I do? I forgot. Because there's, as you would imagine, a lot of specifics to how to actually, like, you're routing through each of those areas. Gonna go for another one right here. Bop off this one. Bop off this one. Oh, bring it back. Oh, we saved it. Okay, we're gonna retry. We're gonna be going for it again. I just had to double jump right there. That's the easy one, actually. You know what? We get to run the first one again, and then we'll get up to the third one. So actually, you know what? That makes it to where now let's do it in the normal level. We're just going off, Chad. We're just trying things. We're just going. We're going bonkers. It's fun. It's fun. So now we do it in the normal level. Now I have the confidence that I can do that first boost. I just did it right there. I can do it again. Right, Chad? Right. Get in those donations. It's for a good cause. For charity.
Let me read something.
Yeah! Come on, my man James wants to read it off for you guys. Alright, again, going through this opening area. Oh, no. Excellent. Come back. Come back. Come back. Yeah, the problem is that little dude ends up being right past where you have that death. It's honestly, if you could just remove a checkpoint, speedrunners would be like, get rid of that one. And it's faster that he's there. So like, okay, I can just go through the next part normally, like in a slow way. But like, come on, we want to practice this. I did it in the time attack. So now because now I want to get up to the third, the final boost, and see if I remember literally any of it. Again, we have a lot of extra time here. So I'm like, let's see if we can fill it in. Go a little sooner here. All right, once again, got the first one.
Beautiful.
Yo, we got a donation.
Let me go ahead and find that. Ah, Abyssal Hawk donated $10 saying something. I don't know what that something is, but
Heck yeah.
it's another gotcha. I don't have no idea what this gotcha thing is, but I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we could actually go back to it right now if we wanted to.
Let's see here. MC told me 1 for Clinket and 10 for White Luigi. So that's all I know.
Okay, so we're set up here now. I can attempt this. I'm going to sit here and attempt this last boost until we get it. Looks very cool if you get it, but it is very difficult. Nope, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. I ate too much momentum there. The hardest part is actually getting it started here. And then all the other hard parts are going to be remembering what to do afterwards. Nope, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. I disagree with the hitbox, but it's okay. I didn't make them. Now, while that looked cool, wasn't cool enough. Am I supposed to go off the third one or the second one? I think I want to go for the second one. A lot of this is also just like the routing of it. No, that's not it. I need to remember if it's the first one or the second one that I bounce off of, because they'll all give you different speeds. Oh, come on, man. You need to be able... So this is a strat that was not possible for years on the Wii U version. You need Funky Kong's double jump in order to be able to get up here. Oh, that was almost it. I just had to then give a little bit of a bigger jump, and then we go off thing. Again, all that probably looked cool. I want the coolest. Nope, 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 don't care. Rejecting it. I don't want to grab the platform. There's only 2 levels in the run left after this. So that's why I'm sitting here doing it.
It's all good.
Oh. Oh, 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 legend, legend, legend.
Go.
Let's go. Okay, I now remember how to do all of it.
Dude, breaking through the speedrun rust live here.
That's right.
We'll get to we're gonna see much more of that if we hit $2,000 because you're gonna have to play something you said you didn't do in like what 3 years.
Yeah, it'll be real bad. Oh my gosh, it'll be really funny though. Okay, again, this is so. Who are the people that we owe the gotcha machine polls here to?
We've got 1 for Clinket, 10 for White Luigi, and 1 for Abyssal Hawk.
Okay, this one's for Clinket. Got a Fugu, legendary, one of the coolest strats in the speed run. All right, now we owe 10 more to White Luigi. White Luigi pulling the big Sven. I think it's the first time we've seen that tonight.
Big gomble.
Baboom. Okay, I love the eyes on that one. My gosh, a lot of personality there. First time we've seen that boss. All right, we got another blue hoots. Very nice, very nice. Another scowl, Sephiroth owl. Very good. Fish poker pops. Fish poker pops. Yo, dude, that's my wrestler name. Very nice. We got Funky Kong coming in. We've had a surprising amount of funkies. Our second big Sven. A Speedy Tux, which we're trying to go fast here. We're figuring some stuff out. Some Sorry right there. Chum Chucker Charlie, and that's the heel wrestler that I would go up against. And I think we have one more there. Who is this for?
Yeah, this is for Abyssal Hawk.
Abyssal Hawk, let's see. And you got another Pointy Tux, the Pointy Boy. Look at that fine lad right there. Again, guys, we are almost at the end of the Tropical Freeze showcase here for the Banana Slamma. Sure, James, love to read even more donations for you guys.
Only $221 left, by the way.
We are almost there. Going into Cliffside Slide. Can we make it happen? Into another beautiful silhouette level right here. Just wait here a second, and then that'll set it up to where I can blast right off that guy. Double extension over to that leaf. Woo! I whiffed on the second dude right there, but I was able to then save it with his double. The double jump can definitely be a pretty good oops negator. Supposed to do a lot of waiting here for these cycles. We're going to double jump past all of it. We don't need. You guys have seen a great contrast tonight between Donkey Kong only and just absolute bonkers mode with our boy Funky.
Yeah, I'm loving how technical Funky Kong looks.
Trying to throw in some of the cool tech. It's called grab jump tech, where basically your double jump, you don't actually lose any height off of it. And a cool strat right here, anybody can do it at home. Just hold right as soon as you get on that platform. You are now in the off-screen barrel down there. You wait for the platform to get out of the way. You skip the entire last section of the level, and you blast into the final barrel. Very nice, very nice.
It's just that easy.
It's just that easy. Just like we drew it up.
Just hold right.
Hold right. That's all you got to do, man. Frozen Frenzy 6-7. I always think of this as the Crash Bandicoot level. But again, it's the Monkey Marathon, so they wanted me to play Tropical Freeze, so we're doing that. Y'all don't want to see me stumble through Crash. It's going to be real bad. All right, first I have to get into the background, sort of activate the rest of the level, turn on. Things, as you can see here on the Donkey Kong Island, pretty icy. We're trying to make it spicy. Come back here, grab this, because we got to wait anyways. Why not? Now go for it. As I hovered that one out a little bit just to clear the poker right there. Weave our way through these guys. Going to take some intentional damage right there. Cut out on a lot of the level. And now I'm going to try to go for Nice. The off-screen barrel snag right there. That one's actually a pretty scary strat to go for. As you can see, you're at the end of the level, and then you take damage off-screen, and you can't see yourself. You kind of got to wiggle around to find it. So some pretty cool stuff right there. Now we go into the final main level of the game before Frederick. We have got Meltdown Mayhem, our last instance of Rambi the Rhombus.
Rhombus, you say?
The Rhombus, the one and only. The absolute unit himself. And what you're going to see me doing there is, that's right, Funky Kong's double jump is so powerful, I can actually lift a rhinoceros with it. Sorry, a rhombus. So we are going to try to go through these different Rambi-sized targets and sort of weave our way through them without actually landing on the ground with the doubles. Because Rambi is like, he's not great for speedrunning. Every time you have to restart up a run with him, you lose about 10 frames. So we try to cut that out as much as we can. Blast, 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 wait, blast, wait, blast, wait, blast. And try to get it right here. Oh, I caught up a little bit right there. That's fine. Now we got another 2 quick ones coming up right here. I'm going to try to blast through one and then double lifting him through the other one so I don't have to wait and restart up another run. And every time you do that, save about 10 frames. Just go for it. Lift the rhino. Funky's thighs must be so strong. Oh, we got another donation coming in.
Oh, beautiful. That's $10 from Clinkit, saying, can anybody else match the $10 and gotcha our way all the way to Bopopolis? Hope I said that right.
Oh, yeah, no, you nailed it, actually. Bopopolis.
Nice. There you go.
Hey, you were born for this.
Apparently so. Never played this game in my life, but...
Next Bopopolis world record holder coming your way.
Uh-oh.
This is good because we're already in our file now that will have it unlocked, so we could go straight into it, chat. But it's up to you. We're going into the final boss right now. I'm going to give y'all a little more time. Let's go turn in for that gotcha machine. This is a lot of blasts back. This is definitely the slowest world to do it on.
And you can keep, if you keep donating $10 right now, you can just keep them sitting on this screen.
Yeah.
Just waiting, opening more.
This can be our existence. Clink it. A blue hoots. That fits the theme here on the icy world. All right, let's see if I can get into the boss, or people's generosity is more powerful than the run.
Come on, generosity.
All right, and up to the boss we go. 6 boss, Volcano Dome. Frederick himself. Yes, he and the Snowmads have taken on Donkey Kong Island. It is up to the DK family. And mostly Funky Kong. Take him out. Here again, we got 3 more phases, 3 more hits, 9 hits total. You guys have seen this before. But here, a lot of it, I always compare this to like Super Mario 64 Bowser throws. Inherently a very simple thing that you got to do, but very, very difficult to actually execute. Frederick's hitbox, one of the top 3, I would rank them, worst hitboxes in the game. So it's very, very easy for me to get caught. It's going to look like he's got a big, broad backside to land on. It's just his shoulder pads. All right, way back here. 1, 2. And if you miss any of those hits, I would lose 1 minute. So imagine having a speed run that gets to this point, and you're like, all right, yeah, I've been saving half seconds and quarter seconds all over the place, and I just lost a minute. And your run's instantly dead. So there's also that extra pressure when you're on a speed run of, oh no. If I miss any of these, the run's just instantly dead. Kind of no matter what level you're playing at. But here we are. Now going into phase 2. You were saying, James?
Oh no, it's just, just something right at the end of the run. Just completely kill everything. Yeah, that sucks.
And now we have to deal with ice physics And the next 3 hits I almost consider the hardest phase because he switches up his speed every time. It's not all fast, all slow. It actually goes slow, mid, fast. So I'm going to have different visual cues for when I'm jumping here and where I stand. All right, there's 4. Slap it here. There's 5. Oh, there's 6. Oh, wow. Wowzers. We, I think, are playing Bopopolis after this.
Wow. Look at that. Oh my god.
Holy buckets. I heard the big DKC music in the background, the bonus game music. What was that?
That was $211 from CWA Grant. That's a ton of money.
Wow.
That is insane. Getting us right up to $2,000. That's very generous. I knew generosity would win out in the end. And
Grant, thank you so much. We're right here at the end of the run. I got 3 hits left on Frederick to go. I'm shocked I didn't miss a hit with that blaring in my ears. That was so good. Thank you for the generosity. You'll get 21 pulls from the gotcha machine. And then my rusty butt trying to take on Bopopolis for 5 minutes. Oh, I'm shocked that hit him. It was the miracle. All right, here we go. 3 more hits. Oh, we got the first one. Oh, we got the second one. Hey, we didn't miss a hit. Hey, we did it. All right.
Big slap.
Big slap. I just think I need to close out of the game because I need to skip the credits. I need maximum amount of time here on Bopopolis.
There you go. Well, this is the reward for hitting $2,000 raised for Starlight. Thank you so much to everybody who's donated so far. And by the way, Grant's donation comment is just, oh, hi. Hope this isn't too late for anything, but I just got here. You were right on time, bud.
Nailed it. My gosh. All right. Going in. I got about 5 minutes left on my timer, I believe, until we got to swap over. Let me give Bopopolis just a few tries. Again, this one, despite being all the way just in World 2, it is the secret K level you get for 100%ing all the other levels. In each world has one of these. Let me actually... Let me go to World 1, blast over there, and then we'll go backwards. I haven't even done this on hard mode. Oh, we're not doing it now. All right. Let's, yeah, I mean, there's no... I'll say the time attack will just make it take longer. Ironically. All right. 2K Bopopolis. Basically, the entire level's a pit. You got to land on stuff. Let's go. I will see if I remember any speedy runny strats. We'll see.
We'll see the multi-year speedrun crust come off. You're just going to nail it.
Okay. There's... I jumped about a frame early, so I didn't actually bop off the big boy. But okay. I'm respecting what I'm seeing right now. No, okay. So maybe, okay, I'm going to bounce off 2 and then double to the big hoots. Basically, you're going to piece it all together right now. Because, yeah, that spacing is just kind of weird. Yeah, that'll make it do. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to come back. Go for that. There's something you do there. I don't remember. What? What happened? Okay, gotta chain each of these, time each of the bops. Okay, there's something, yeah, you neutralize right there, and you can hit like an off-screen hoots. Okay. It's like all coming back to me in little bits. Yeah, then neutral off that guy. Okay, yeah, and you straight up to there. All right, this is good. All right, that gets me there. Other than that damage, though, honestly, already so much better. Yeah, and then just go straight to it. You don't need the little guy. Oh, I love the crustiness of the speedrunning coming off. You probably just skip that bottom bit. So fun. I love speedrunning, dude. Yeah, just take that. Oh, okay, yeah, we are in pure survival mode now. Oh, the platform caught me. I didn't mean for it. Oh my gosh, we beat the level at all.
Yo.
We beat the level at all. Let's go, dude. Woo! Honestly, we did a lot of speedrun strats in the first bits of it. It was the end. I was like, I don't remember what I do in that section at all. But legendary. Legendary.
It looked very smooth for a significant portion of it.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Well, thank y'all. I think that pretty much puts me right at my time slot. So thank y'all so much for having me. Thank you for the generosity, everyone, raising over $750 in the Tropical Freeze time slot. And again, all this going to an amazing cause, the Starlight Children's Foundation. Getting more kids in hospitals, getting to, just get their mind off of everything going on for a little bit and getting to play some games. That's an amazing cause. So shout outs to MC and everybody else having me here. James, thank you for popping in for the donations and whatnot. And I look forward to the rest of the runs y'all have throughout the next couple of days. Again, I like the DKC series a lot. I like monkey games in general. Look forward to seeing what y'all have on the docket.